And we are live. Peace, 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 and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of Do Knowledge Radio, place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born a Lot, and patience is a virtue. You understand what I'm saying? I learned some patience, you know, looking and working and waiting and working patiently to get with this goddess to get our schedules together and succinct and get our universes aligned, our planetary forces aligned, and everything aligned to get this interview together with the cosmic goddess of laughter, the doctor of laughology, the magnificent mind of the scientist and the healing goddess who has trekked through the cosmos and through the universe to find the divine essence of what it is to be alive. Laughter is life. We have the one and only laughologist in the building. Holistically hilarious is in the building. Love to you
Laugh
guys. How you
today.
feeling?
Divinely guided and optimistic. How you feeling? Very divinely guided and optimistic. How you feeling?
I got to get that down packed fast. Really divine, godly, optimistic. Okay, open to Rasi
Divinely.
today.
Mhm. You're gonna receive the divinely guided and optimisticness today. That is correct.
Yes, I'm loving it. I am loving it.
hmm
So, what's going on in your world today?
Vibrating high, just trusting the process, laughing, staying in my highest vibration. Creating the vibe and being the vibe.
You definitely are the vibe. You definitely are the vibe. So,
Thank
you found the secret to the universe. Okay, I didn't know until I did some study, I did some research, I did some introspection. Okay. And I
you.
opened myself up to receive the vibes and what was going on. And this is laughter. So I definitely want to hear the story behind the story. Okay. I seen the greatness, I seen the ascension, but I don't know the journey. I don't know the story. Can we get the story, please?
Yes. Well, um, it's a journey. It's a journey. Laughter has always been something passionate to me, too unknowingly, subconsciously, I guess you want to say, like unbeknownst to me. It was more of wanting to be like the center of attention, like to make people laugh. I was always an entertainer. But it wasn't until in 2017 that I really put it to like use and on my spiritual journey, laughter was like some of the best medicine, having to laugh a lot because it get real, and finding humor in my healing was something that came easy to me because I was always had that different type of a sense of humor my whole life. So this was like something that was like subconscious, dormant, and then it started connected out. The dots started to connect in 2017, and I always wanted to act, because I first started with doing sketch comedy, so I always wanted to act, and then I started doing the sketches, and then next thing I'm still trying to put those two dots together. How did I exactly get gifted with laugh yoga? Because the sketch comedies was something that I wanted to do as edutainment, as far as coming out black, vegan, and spiritual, having a spiritual awakening, just different things like that, bringing the lighter side to it. But I didn't really realize the powerful benefits of laughter, what I was creating, with the laughter. So I just remember like one day having my own laugh attack in my bathroom in Houston, Texas. And I felt so relieved afterwards. I felt light afterwards. And then it was a lot too. It was a crying and laughing type of a situation. It was just really powerful. And then I don't know how. I'm really still trying to figure it out. But next thing you know, laugh yoga like fell into my lap like a gift, I'm saying, from the universe, from the ancestors, just pulled up, blam. And then I got certified Laughter Wellness University, and I still take like continuing courses. And it just ran from there. I started to go deeper into the science of laughter, and I started to teach, make up my own exercises because how we do, we creative. You know what I'm saying? We put some salt and pepper and some laurie's on there. You know what I'm saying? Some fennel seeds, some cumin. You know what I'm saying? So uh, that's what I began to do, and then I started to like, wow, this is really interesting. This is deep. So that's how they kind of got together. That's how it came about. And first, it was holistically hilarious because I was just making people laugh. But once I really figured out that it was healing, that's when the name change came, like 6 months into the birth of Holistically Hilarious in 2017. So Holistically Hilarious came about, was born in 2017, about March, April. And so it's been about not 2017, I am tripping, 2018. Let me get it together. 2018, because it's been 2 years. Because I was like, dang, it don't seem that long because it ain't been that long. It's been 2 years. But it was very interesting how the dots are still being put together because everything I've been learning on my spiritual journey is now part of holistically hilarious. So my whole life is basically like the content, that makes the comedy, that makes the memes, that makes, holistically hilarious what it is. And then I also, receive downloads and channel messages for the collective in regards to some of the information that spirit want me to assist, to help raise the vibrations, to bring some like laughter to, some joy to. So yeah, 2018 it was born. It was confusing year in the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing with it. So 2019 was really the most kind of like semi-structured year so far of holistically hilarious because it's so precious to me that every time I evolve, it evolves. So that's one thing I like about what I'm doing with holistically hilarious. Every time I evolve, I level up through an ascension. So does holistically hilarious. Because when I go back and watch from the beginning to right now, it has been such a major evolvement of the type of edutaining content that I put out.
All right. So, what are some of the lessons learned and the takeaways that you had thus far with this journey from when you started to now that you can share?
Um, Stop trying to just be in alignment and be in the flow. Because when you be in alignment, sometimes you want to just be going straight and you miss out on some of the things that could be going on right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta veer off and go a little left and let the path get clear. So when you continue to go back into the flow of alignment, you'll be all right. So I had to learn to release so much of the control of what I really wanted to do with holistically hilarious because a lot of this is divinely guided and is bigger than me, honestly. So I have to just release some control and to allow room for divine assistance and divine guidance on this journey of holistically hilarious.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's something I had to really because I wanted to be a comedian. I wanted to just be like doing stand up. I wanted to
Right.
just be on stage at night and be like a holistic conscious comedian. But Spirit was like, you funny on stage, but you're not funny as you think you are yet. Because when you go on stage, you still try to tell jokes. You're not a joke teller, you're a storyteller. So I had to figure
Mm.
out what type of a comedian I was. And I just thought because I'm funny, that I could just go on stage. Because I did a couple of times. And I didn't do bad, but I didn't do as well as I saw in my mind because the shit is different. It's way different when you're on stage with the mic in your hand and the lights in your eyes. It's way different. So I had to learn to just pace myself and not try to do everything without practice first, too.
Mm. Okay. So when you got in your element, you finally got into your space because I seen you get busy, in so many different places. What was that feeling like for you? You know, finally going along with that flow and boom, getting that audience, getting those people together, and pulling that laughter out of themselves. You understand? What was that feeling like for you?
Very amazing, like
Mm-hmm.
very euphoric. Because that's really what I love to do. Is it's all about the laughter. The laughter is like it's medicine and it's refreshing. And to know that I'm able to assist people to probably laugh harder than they ever done, in a long time or before in their life by just me
Mm-hmm.
laughing, not having to tell no jokes or anything, just my throat chakra expressing myself with my natural gifts. So that is one thing that is amazing.
Okay. So, what are some things that you discovered along the way when dealing with people and our inclination, especially our people uh, that are in the awakened conscious community in regards to laughter? Like, um, what was that shift in thought like being around some of these people?
Um, I realize even in the conscious community, we forget to laugh. We
Mm,
forget that it's okay to be full of joy while being serious. Um, we don't we don't fully understand the power of laughter. We do, but we don't exercise it. We don't exercise it enough to assist us on our journey of becoming even, warriors, being able to relax our mind, be calm and be healthy internally. Because a lot of us, have our own issues we have at home, and then we also doing things for our people, you know what I'm saying? And we
right.
have a lot on our plate, and we don't never really take the moment to just take care of our mental health and happiness. And your mental health and happiness is very important because laughter is a form of mental health care, very much so. So a
Mm,
lot of us, when I do laugh yoga, but a lot of people in the conscious community, they'll say things like, "Wow, that was amazing, beloved. I haven't laughed like that in a long time," or "I don't know when the last time I did something like that. That was really amazing. Thank you for that gift." So that means a lot.
now, what about breaking through? You know, what they call it, skepticism and things like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do people come into a session? They come in there all like, you know what I'm saying? Like they all like, oh, I'm about to what? Sit with, huh? You want me to what? Laugh? Like, how do you break through those barriers? They might be psychological, they might be emotional, they may uh, be trauma driven. How do you break through those barriers to get to the essence? Because you laugh and you can hear a fake laugh. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can hear a fake laugh.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, how do you get through that process right
See,
there?
and that's the thing with laughter yoga. It is prolonged voluntary laughter until it becomes
Mm,
involuntary laughter. So you are faking it until you're making it. And what I like to do is just hold space for those to
mm,
come to want to have an alternative, way to heal. And laughter is that way, that outlet, because it's very it's so new and so new, and it seems so silly, but a lot of times that's the key that we're missing is silliness, or activating our inner child, healing our allowing our internal joy to just shine bright. It's always masked by a lot of our masculine energy, and laughter helps you even as men to tap into that inner feminine energy by just relaxing, because they feel like laughter is soft. And some women be too masculine where they don't even want to, allow themselves to smile and be, in their feminine, energy. So I love when I have people who don't really fully understand um what's about to happen, and they be kind of spectacle about it, and then they realize like, wow, this was way better. And the only thing I really do is the laughter exercises. I just begin to do it. I say, okay, this is the process. We're going to volunteer laughter until it becomes involuntarily, and then once you begin to laugh, your body, you naturally begin to be feeling silly because you begin to release endorphins and things like that. So you begin to naturally giggle and chuckle, and then it just starts to flow.
Mm, okay, that's what's up.
Yes, indeed.
And when did this, lifestyle change for you come about in regards to transitioning to, the vegan lifestyle? And are these two lifestyles associated with one another? Did you find some, carryover in between, or is this like the holistically hilarious journey? Like, you know what I'm saying? How do we put all of this together into all of this greatness that we witness?
Well, going vegan saved my life and changed my life because I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't have changed the way I was eating. So it plays a major role, and it's a lot of my content. Like I still have content that I'm going to be putting out in regards to coming out Black, vegan, and spiritual. It's very hilarious because we think that it's a Caucasian way to live, but it's really a healthy way to live. So that led to a lot of the comedy actually for Holistically Hilarious because that's what it started out as, a vegan comedian somewhat. So it ties into there. And when I first went vegan, I didn't even realize how it's a lifestyle change. So I went vegan, then I went plant based, then electric, and then alkaline, and then back plant based, because it's balanced and everything. Um, but it changed my perspective on everything in my whole entire life because I started to use different products, started to get into crystals, and it just was like it was like a I want to say like a factory warehouse where you just think that you about to just go into one door and you in the door, you're like, okay, I'm just vegan, I'm eating healthy. Next thing you know, you in the food store, the healthy store, and they got organic soaps and they got organic body wash, and then you're like, dang, it's the body wash, and then they got essential oils, and then now you into essential oils, and then they got sage. So then now you talking about what's the sage, and next thing you know, you just got a whole cart full of holistic tools, and you about to go home and study and start your new life. So that's how it was, and it was amazing though. It was overwhelming and fun at the same time. And that's even content. That's a sketch about transitioning how you can just go to the store for a couple of avocados, and then now you got sage, Palo Santo sticks, essential oils, and all kind of stuff in your cart, and you went in there for 2 items. Next thing you know, your total $888. It's a lot. It adds up quickly. My bad. So yeah,
Okay, so what about now? You get introduced to two things that saved your life, and then you got to leave out of this place to go back amongst the world and to your family. So, what was it like going back to your family with these two things that saved your life and seeking to introduce them to them?
it was different. It was really different, because it's foreign. It's very foreign. So you have to be really comfortable in your stance, in your values, of what you believe, and have your Teflon, your Kevlar vest. This is why I say laugh or stay in my highest vibration because you're gonna get tested because they're not going to understand how you go from fried chicken, pork chops and white rice with gravy and corn and Kool-Aid to kale salads, you know what I'm saying, with raisins, nope, not raisins, cranberries and walnuts on top and different things like that. Now you got crystals all over your body, head wraps, you know what I'm saying, shea butter. It's like it's different. But that's when you really gotta like have a great sense of humor because you can't take everything seriously or you're gonna be angry. And that's not what to do. You gotta be able to be happy and peaceful about your lifestyle and not let anybody make you feel like pressed or stressing about how you choosing to live your life. Because 9 times out of 10, your family be curious, you know what I'm saying? But you have to remember too, you once were where they're at. And um it's the drugs, the food. They own the food. So they can't think clearly. And you have to remember, like, sometimes it takes drastic shit for you to change. It took some drastic for me. So, the people, we don't really like making certain changes until they get drastic. So um it's about knowing why you did it and being okay with that. And being okay with the fact that you are doing something that a lot of people really want to do, which is be more in tune with their spirituality, be more question things. Because one thing is, for real, it's about everybody want to respect Big Mama because she is the one, the key, the staple. You know what I'm saying? Every recipe is hers. She told us about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So it's like you expressing yourself, living your new life is disrespecting the staple in the family. So that's why you really
Mm.
get frowned upon. Why you really get, them side eyes at the barbecues, at the Sunday dinners, because you're coming in there with a sack lunch. You know what I'm saying? Looking like you being disrespectful. And the only thing you doing is just shit, living your life, your
Mhm.
healthy, vegan, plant-based, crystal wearing, alkaline water drinking life. And they got a problem with it. But they got to get it together and get over it. Because you ain't about to not live your happy, best, healthy life because, to appease other people. It ain't what to do at all.
I think that vital component that you mentioned, having a good sense of humor, would shift the learning curve in regards to reintroducing like ancient concepts. Because Ecclesiastics say ain't nothing new under the sun. You see what I'm saying? So reintroducing that element in regards to moderation, in regards to patience, in regards to love, blah blah blah. You see what I'm saying? Through laughter, you know, because if you're not laughing, you upset. You see what I'm saying? So now you're looking at those same people you say you love, and you mad at them. You mad as hell at them, and that ain't affecting them. It's affecting you. On the cellular
Yep.
level, your immune system is shutting down. All of these things happen, and all of these things that you're carrying that you thought you were rid of, they resurface. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
this
Yep.
component that you did, I'm telling you, you got this shit from the Fortress of Solitude. You got the it in there. You understand what I'm saying? So this is how we could come from traumatic experiences and atrocities and adversity and laugh at it. Tupac said, "You got to smile." You know what I'm saying? You took it a step further and said, "You got to bust out fucking laughing at this point." You know what I'm saying? Like, so you put it there. You know what I'm saying? So, I think through some artful manipulation of us being visual people, that laughter was brought to us
Did you
in the
free?
movies what they laugh. You see what I'm saying? And in the TV shows and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, even in Thriller, Michael Jackson's Thriller. You see what I'm saying? Vincent Price with that damn laugh at the end. You see what I'm saying? The Joker with the laugh. You see what I'm saying? So uh, all of these things have been introduced into our psyche as things that we would reject because they have been made to look evil. You see what I'm saying? So
Uh-oh.
think about.
I didn't catch that last part because it froze.
Okay, so I was just talking about that reversing of that polarity, basically like a shift in thought on how we
Hmm.
see ourselves and how we actualize our experience. You see what I'm saying? I think it's very vital.
It is. It really is. And because as soon as you find yourself becoming pressed and stressed about anything, you know what I'm saying, you are releasing cortisol into your body. And that stress chemical is eating up, you know what I'm saying, eating your body up. Stress kills. And people don't understand that it naturally secretes from your body. You have different types of stresses. You got environmental stress, you got internal stress. And when you are internally stressing, that is when you are getting pressed about another person's lifestyle. You are now trying to focus on things outside of you instead of things within you and changing yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you need to go within and laugh and stay within your highest vibration so you can get in alignment with whatever it is you looking to, you see somebody else doing that you would like to do. Are you inquiring about, can you introduce me to that? You know what I'm saying? Those crystals, that healthy eating. You know what I'm saying? Can you send me a link in my bio? You know what I'm saying? My DM, something like that. Don't be allowing yourself to be internally stressed and, pressing and throwing shade. Because it's stress shade. People be throwing stress shade, because if you're like, when you be around your peoples and you eating your kale salad or your watercress, your arugula, and they say things like, well, I'm just gonna still eat my meat, they saying it with slight stress impressed because they feel like you trying to show up and show out, but you ain't doing nothing but showing up and eating healthy. But now they feeling some type of way internally, so they slightly stressing. And anytime you are allowing yourself to not be comfortable with how you choosing to live, you're not happy. So you're not laughing, saying you're not cool. So that's when I just like, let me, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if I ain't being nothing but a positive impact into your life, it's you. Because you know what I'm saying? It's you. Your internal sunshine is being dim. If you see yourself being shining brighter, eating healthier, then you need to do it. Find some humor in it. You know what I'm saying? Check yourself and be like, damn, I was about to, girl, my bad. I did not mean to throw that shade at you. Let me get it together. You know what I'm saying? Let's go jogging together. Let's be, you know what I'm saying? Let's work out together type stuff, instead of being how we throw that stress shade, that secret stress shade. Honey, you know I'm always coming up with the wordplay. That secret stress shade that they be trying to throw. Because they internally pressed about how they are not able to fully execute their life how they want to just yet. Because everybody's journey happens differently too. So, and that's the thing too. If you try to do it to appease other people and not doing it for yourself, it's not gonna last. So that's when people be getting internal stress as well, because they are trying to live a life for somebody else. So that's when more laughter come into play. You gotta laugh at yourself and think about how you showing up in your life. Is you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it to appease and show up for other people, for the gram, for a selfie, for a picture or a post? Because sometimes when you find yourself trying to just heal for social media, it's dangerous. When you find yourself trying to like heal to be in competition with your family member, it's dangerous. And then when you get into that danger zone, you stressing even more now. Now you are feeling like competition, and that's adrenaline. And adrenaline is only really great if you are like about to go for a race in a track meet in the Olympics. But if you got adrenaline about your cousin because they started a business and they entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? And you see them getting their sales on the gram and you see them making their money and just like that. Now you pressing and stressing adrenaline. You want to be in competition with your family. That's still not, that's stress. This is why more laughter and love needs to be circulated amongst us so we can really operate at a higher frequency. Because a lot of the things that we hold on to is holding us down and holding us back, period. But we want to be so focused. I know I probably switched the subject a little bit. I do that sometimes. I digress, but it always all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because we always want to just like fight this big fight, but then internally we have this war because we can't even laugh or stay. We can't even find humor in certain things because we're so angry. So, here you go. Laugh, stay. Laugh, stay. Laughter is medicine. Take as needed. Infuse it into all areas of your life that you can see where it's needed.
Now, you talked about them YouTube sketches, and I gotta sneak somebody in here real quick that I seen you on a sketch with. Right quick. I know you.
Who is this?
Dr. Inky in the building.
Peace.
What it do, Dr. Inky?
What's going on, Queen Genius, Lord of Hilariousness?
Laugh for staying in my highest vibration. How you vibrating, God?
Man, you laughing this coronavirus into submission, huh?
You already know what it is.
Man, I'm so proud to see you still grinding, ascending and vibrating higher and higher.
Thank you. You already know it. Never give up. It's just the beginning.
Man, that's it. It ain't never about the start, always the finish.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. This is an amazing journey of hilariousness, of laughter, of self-discovery, of healing with humor.
Hey, getting them interleukins and them compounds stimulated. I tell people all the time they need to watch funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
Build that immune system, keep that immune system strong.
They say laughter is medicine. People
That
be
people can't
underestimating.
in the laboratory.
Laughter
So how
is
did y'all two
medicine.
connect for this skit that we seen, that brilliance that we see?
Well, that was when I was living in Houston, and I was living in Houston, and I had seen that Dr. Inky was in town, and we had already planned on like linking up, you know what I'm saying, on some hilarious health tip, and so I reached out, and so I pulled up on him, and bam, you know what I'm saying, it was some hilarious things that took place.
Facts. She said I pulled up on him and hilarious shit happened.
Period. Is what it is. It was very hilarious.
All time classic shit.
You already know. You already know.
Y'all pulled out some WWE stuntman needed shit on us. You understand what I'm saying? In the way that the shit just looked like natural. Like, oh shit. What did I just wait? What did I Yes. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of people was like, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all working together? The fuck
Right.
y'all working together? I'm like, you don't need all you need to do is taste the food when it's done cooking. You don't need to know I'm getting ready to go in the kitchen. You know what I mean? That's what I told everybody. I said, listen, man, when I go in the kitchen, I want to go in the kitchen with other chefs. We're bringing the people that eat the food out. The plate is fully done. Then you get the, you know what I mean? And the people loved it. The people loved it. So where you at now? You're not there anymore down in Texas?
No, Atlanta.
Oh my God! All roads lead to Wakanda. Everybody is in Atlanta right now.
Yeah, no, Atlanta is popping right now. It's the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? It goes up in Atlanta.
Damn, I gotta get to the A.
Pull up.
KT been on me. Mama Pill been on me. Like everybody I talk to, they like, oh no, you still in LA? Nah, I'm over in Atlanta. You still in Texas? Nah, I'm in Atlanta. You still in New York? Nah, I went down to Atlanta. I'm like, shit, what the? I lived in Atlanta for years. That shit was dry and destitute.
No, you gotta just it be dry. It do be dry.
Now it's
like,
right though.
It's moist, it's wet, it's lubricated.
Yeah. Facts.
It got the ingredients, the elements. You know what I'm saying? We all are migrating to where we all need to be to do what we do.
That's a certified fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It's lit. We setting the tone. Atlanta about to be the Mecca of like the spiritual healers, the real healers that's got a lot to offer to the collective on a high vibrational frequency. You feel me?
Yeah, and Tyler Perry done already put the castle down there. He done already put the castle down there with the whole ridiculous big studio.
I'm about to end. Listen, 2021, 2022 is already lit. It's about to be a whole lot of hilariousness going on. We're going to be laugh-a-stan. But the scientific comedy.
That's what it is. That's absolutely what it is.
The edutainment.
The edutainment is the way. Oh, we gotta. Yeah, I gotta get my butt down there, man.
Pull up.
I'm definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on through. Let's recreate that memory again. Let's create that them sketches again.
Yeah. At least by the time it starts getting cold here in Michigan, I gotta get down there. Can't another cold season up here.
Yeah, don't do your melanin like that. Come on.
Yeah, because Atlanta wintertime 2.5 weeks.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it 100. It got a little chilly. It got a little chilly.
No. It got a little too because you came to Atlanta from Texas. So your perspective of chilly is so different than somebody up here, Detroit, Chicago. But you was what, 50, 60?
Man, no, you're right. Because Houston will have you spoiled when it comes to heat. Houston ain't nobody got no Houston heat. Houston heat is amazing. It's 93 right now.
Coats down there. The stores down there don't even have coats.
You don't need no coat in Houston. You don't.
Right.
Shit.
Just an umbrella or a hood.
Because it's rain.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely need your umbrella down there. Maybe even some galoshes if it starts flooding down there, but you ain't gonna need no coat.
True story.
Yeah. So
when I moved to Houston, I was in a Hurricane Harvey. First, I was down there right 2 weeks. I moved to Houston in August. The hurricane happened in August. Yes, so that was my welcome to Houston, with Hurricane Harvey. But that's when that's more conscious. Like staying manifesting through a goddamn hurricane was amazing. We resilient. We triumph. We do shit. We make shit pop off.
Yeah. And how far are you from Texas? What, 10 hours?
Yeah, about 12.
Damn, that's a little ride. Yeah, the maps that we got are they're just not accurate. They just don't make sense. The maps do not make sense because it's a much shorter ride from Detroit to Atlanta than it is from New York to Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, it's nuts. And then I'm looking at the distance. It's damn near shorter to get from Detroit to Atlanta than Atlanta to Texas.
Texas is big though.
True.
Yeah.
That's like going through Florida. Going through Florida is so big.
Yeah.
True, but going across Florida is 5 minutes, damn near.
What that means?
Every direction. That shit like a big. Yeah, Texas big across, down, whatever, however you do it. Texas is a big state.
It is. It is. It's a loop though. It's a loop. I had to learn the loop. Once I learned the loops in the highway, it was a breeze. It was a breeze.
I don't know if I like the Texas drivers though. Every time I come down to Texas, man, niggas be on the highway doing some wild shit. I just don't understand what's going on in there.
That's when you gotta honk on your laughter horn.
Man, I feel like it's somebody on the side of the road selling licenses for $75.
Listen, you know they be about that. You know how they do. Everything come with a price tag. All you gotta do is buy it and you can get it. Don't even qualify.
Man. Yeah, I think we crashed 2 times. Well, not even crash. We crashed. People crashed us twice while we was in Texas. We was only there. I was down there with Ha Dims and then maybe 4.
I remember that.
In a week.
Yeah.
They rashing us right on up. I was like, oh, hell no. These niggas is licensed down here. I don't even know how you could pass the DMV test and you don't speak no English. What is happening right now?
Because Texas is like mini Mexico.
That shit crazy. Well, I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. My little one, come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. It's our birthday party. Thank you
for the birthday party and the interview.
Tribute to the family because it's a lot of people miss out on the laugh part. I mean, like herbs in the diet, I make sure I tell everybody the two crucial pieces to your as much as exercise. So you need to exercise, but you also need to be laughing. You need to be deep breaths. You know what I mean? Get the eye, the blood, those things. Crucial.
Crucial. I appreciate that. You stand by it so you know it's real. When Dr. Inky said, you know it's real. Laugh or stay. Have a great day.
I love it. Peace to the family.
All right, peace.
Laugh or stay.
Sneaky little interlude up in this mug right quick. You understand? You understand? You never know who's gonna pop in up in here. Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. I appreciate that surprise. I was not
So
expecting Dr. Inky, honey. That sketch was funny.
Yeah, it was crazy. So you got a 7-month program where you're working with clients. Can we talk about that real quick? And also about the book that you got?
Yes. The 7-month program is called Laugh Open Your Chakras, because laughter has the ability to remove blockages from your chakras when you focus and center your chi energy. And it is really important to have your chakras functioning harmoniously and freely, you know, free of slug blockages, trauma, hurt, all that. And when you're doing your shadow work, it can get really overwhelming. It can make you feel as if you want to give up on your journey. And unblocking your chakras is basically doing nothing but consistent shadow work. And it takes time, and it takes dedication, and it takes willpower, and it takes courage to face your traumas, face your fears, face, you know, the things that have been hurting you and hindering you for a long time. So what I've done was put together a strategic plan to assist people to systematically go in one by one, starting with the first chakra to reveal, heal, laugh, and release with each chakra. And since it is 7 chakras, the program is 7 months, because it's not nothing you would do in 7 days, you know, 7 weeks or nothing like that. This is, you know, a whole month on each chakra. And sometimes even I've had clients who remain on a particular chakra for 2 months, because when you get in there and you start revealing, it gets to you go deep. You never know how deep that root go. And when you really want to start, because we start at the root chakra, because that's your first chakra. So when you're going to the root, that baby may be deep, and you may have to do a lot of work to pull it up. And to do that work to pull it up, you got to be tough and strong. So what I've done was, like I said, created a strategic plan to assist people to remove the blockages and have a daily routine of healthy, happy habits to assist them to do so. And you want to be able to find the silver lining in your hurt, in your healing, to keep you motivated to move forward every day. So the program is really amazing. I'm really grateful for the successful students who have already passed. I've had 3 successful students thus far, and they recommend their friends and their family to take the course when you are really serious about investing in your health and happiness, because it really takes a lot of investment. So it's really amazing. Laughing Open Your Chakras is so hilariously healing. And it really is, to know that we have laughters particularly dedicated that correspond with our heart chakra, with our solar plexus, and with our throat chakra is so amazing. That's how versatile the healing laughter has. You know what I'm saying? So that course is popping. It's available at all times. I am always open and receptive to new clients, new students who are looking to truly invest into their mental health and happiness and unblock their chakras with some laughter.
And the book?
The book is. There
you go. There you go. The book is.
The book is called Inhale love, exhale laughter. It's a self-help guide to create internal sunshine. It helps you to identify your stressors that you have in your life because we have different stressors, environmental stress, as I spoke about earlier, external stress, internal stress, and you have work stress and um, home stress. So it shows you in different areas of your life how to find true balance and harmony and create peace with certain areas of different stressors in your life. It also to help you to identify your stressors, which is really important to identify them because a lot of times we create and cause our own stress in our lives. So we need to be able to identify the culprit. That's the raw villain. So inhale love, exhale laughter is a self-help guide to assist you to reveal these stressors in your life and help you to come up with a it's like a mini guide to help you come up with alternative ways to better combat stressful situations because they happen in life every day. Adulting can be stressful. Raising children can be stressful. Going outside, going to the store can be stressful. So it's about how you deal with those stressors that pull up in your life. So that's what that is about. It is a digital book. It's available on my website and it is really amazing. And soon it will be a physical copy, but I honestly like the fact that it's digital because when you find yourself in a situation, you can go to the book as a quick reference. Like, okay, let me see what Holistically Hilarious has in this book to assist me right now in real time, real healing. You know, how to laugh and stay within my highest vibration because it has tips in there. It has laugh-formations to assist you to repeat as needed because words are powerful. So you can use words and say them repeatedly to assist you to raise your vibrations, to assist you to calm down and to get back centered within yourself. And then you follow it up with some laughter and you created a whole mood. So that's the
That
book.
is amazing. That is amazing. Okay. How much is the book?
The book is $14.44.
What? Okay. All right. We're gonna have to do some digital giveaway up in here. Okay. We're gonna have to release this book. You know,
Yeah,
we got to release this book.
most
We got to do
definitely.
some melanin magic on Monday. We come back through, and we could give this book away to 10 people.
I am with that. I am so with that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to do that most definitely.
yeah. Tuesday, my solar return. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be in the condition to just be, you know, doing all that. Monday though, that's the first. You know what I'm saying? We can back reconvene and get this book out to 10 fortunate recipients. You understand what I'm saying? So we could do like you did with that with the when you did the joint with the
The laugh
consultation.
yoga.
Yeah, with the laugh yoga, we could do that. Like boom, you could pick from either
Yes.
your
And
IG or your. You know what I'm saying? We could just have like a little party up in here. You understand? So
Melanin
they
Magic
got to
Party
pull up.
on Manifesting Moon Day. Melanin Magic Manifesting Moon Day. We're giving away some books so people can laugh and stay
Yeah.
within their highest vibration, create that internal sunshine because that's so important. As within, so without.
All right, so final remarks, shout outs, anything you wanna, want our attention to, where people can find you, how can they book you? You understand what I'm saying? Are you doing virtual engagements? Are you doing physical engagements? What you doing? Let us know what's going on.
Well, what is going on right now with Holistically Hilarious? She's doing online laughter sessions, most definitely, bringing the laughter into your home, into your sacred space. They are available. I am doing online workshops that I will be announcing, and you can find that information. It will be on my website as well. And I am also, like I said, Laugh Open Your Chakras is popping and the virtual laugh yoga sessions are amazing. And I am available for booking. Go ahead and add some hilarious healing to your next function, your event, your workshop, whatever it is you feel needs to have a hilarious vibe added to it. Slide in my email, and most definitely we can make that we can make it happen. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook under Holistically HEALarious. Hilarious is spelled HEALarious because we are healing with laughter. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it so much for allowing me to give people a insight on Holistically HEALarious and how everything was born and manifested. I appreciate you so much. Knowledge, you are amazing. Thank you for your patience, honey, because you are a patience and it's a virtue. And I look forward to us reconnecting again very soon. And the day before your birthday, and if we don't touch bases before then, but most definitely I look forward to it. Gemini season is amazing. I love Gemini season because my Gemini sun, my rising sign. I rock with it. Even though I'm a Leo, I know my Gemini energy plays a major role in my throat chakra because Gemini, the ruler planet, is Mercury. And today's Wednesday, so we chopping it up on our day. So I give the unks.
Well, definitely thank you for your time, and we will be in touch ASAP. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well. Laugh or stay.
Laugh, but stay.